Good morning. Welcome to your 10 a.m. weather briefing. We have some cloudy skies, rain showers out there this morning. Going to continue to see these rain showers throughout the morning hours. We'll see a brief break for the early afternoon hours before we see more rainfall filling back in for the late afternoon hours today. Not going to be a complete washout today, as I mentioned, but going to have unsettled conditions across the area with these rain showers in and out of the region throughout the remainder of the day today. Looking at our conditions the last 24 hours across the Mid-Atlantic region, seeing temperatures very nice yesterday and about 10 to 15 degrees above normal according to the location. Richmond was at 71 degrees yesterday. That was a warm spot. Salisbury at 68, here at Wallops here at 64. So very nice conditions yesterday. Saw temperatures dropping into the lower to upper 40s across the region last night. Salisbury was a cool spot at 42 degrees. Here at Wallops we were at 48. And some locations at Tidewater even only seeing into the lower 50s last night. Last 24 hours, we have seen a little bit of precipitation across the region. Richmond saw 800ths, that was the most across the Mid-Atlantic region. Other locations seeing some rainfall was Washington, Newport News, and seeing traces at Langley, Pax, and Baltimore. As of 9 a.m. this morning, we are seeing anywhere from light rain to cloudy skies, with light rain especially across the south and the western portions of the Mid-Atlantic region. Here at Wallops, we saw 50 degrees under cloudy skies. Looking at our 12Z sounding from this morning, our freezing level is at 6,300 feet. We have a northeasterly component to our winds and fairly brisk 1,000 feet at 25 knots, and we see our winds turning more southeasterly to southwesterly as we move up in the column, and we see our winds peaking at 20,000 feet out of the west-southwest at 49 knots. Looking at our surface analysis this morning, we have an area high pressure over the New England states that's ridging down to our area, while a disturbance overrides this area of high pressure, giving us onshore flow as a boundary is remaining off to our south, as well as some rain showers in the region. We'll continue to see this upper level disturbance and a weak area low pressure move through our region today, and that's going to provide us with the unsettled conditions, as well as the rain showers in the region, possibly seeing a moderate rain shower during the late morning and during the late afternoon hours today. Going to see an area low pressure develop over the Outer Banks of North Carolina tonight, and that's going to kind of linger over the region for tomorrow morning, giving us abundant cloudiness as well as a chance of some drizzle and light rain lingering for our Saturday morning. Looking at our radar as well as our current observations this morning, we see temperatures in the lower 50s, northeasterly winds fairly brisk, about gusting to 24 knots, so almost at a 25 knot criteria, but continue to see these winds around 23 to 24 knots with the gusts, and sustained around 14 to 19 knots, and see our temperatures rise into the mid to upper 50s today, and we'll continue to see this rain shower activity moving towards our region for the late morning into the early afternoon hours. Looking at our prog charts in the next few days, here's our midday planner for today, seeing this area high pressure continue to move off toward the northeast as we have this disturbance moving through our region, giving us the rain shower chances. And then for our Friday night, we'll see this area low pressure starting to develop along the Carolina coast, and that's going to provide us with more cloud cover, especially in the low levels, and a chance of some drizzle and light rain for our Saturday morning. And then for our Saturday afternoon, we'll see this cloud cover start to erode across the region. It'll be slow to do so, especially along the coastline, so we'll have onshore flow as well as a fairly weak upper level pattern to move this area of low pressure away from the coast. We'll continue to see fairly decent conditions, however, for the afternoon hours on Saturday. Should see that rainfall move out of the region. Can't rule out a lingering period of drizzle or light rain for the afternoon, but that would most likely occur during the more early afternoon hours of Saturday. And looking for our Sunday, we'll have a much nicer day compared to Saturday. Looks like a area low pressure that's going to move through the Great Lakes, and move a warm front through our region. That's going to provide us with some cloud cover, but other than cloud cover, we'll just see mild conditions across the region and a nice second half of the weekend. Looking at our risk chart for today, we'll have rain showers likely through the evening hours, temperatures in the upper 50s for this afternoon with a high of 57 degrees. Tonight we'll see that chance of drizzle, and light rain, a low of 52 degrees. We'll see our winds out of the northeasterly component at 14 to 19 knots, gusting to 24 knots, through the early afternoon. And then for the overnight time period, we'll see that boundary that's currently south of our region move north of the area, giving us a southeasterly flow to our winds at 5 to 10 knots. And then we'll see that boundary move south of the region once again for our Saturday morning, and that'll provide us with more northeasterly flow at 10 to 15 knots, possibly gusting up to 19 knots for our Saturday morning. Our 24-hour terminal forecast, we're going to continue to see the light rain to moderate rain across the region this morning, and then we'll see light rain continuing for the afternoon hours into the evening hours. We'll see our ceilings start to lower for the afternoon hours, possibly seeing a overcast deck around 2,000 feet after 1,400 local, with some rain shower activity moving through. And then for the overnight time period, we'll see lower ceilings with yellow across the wrist chart for the overnight time period. Could see those ceilings even down to 400 feet with some light rain or drizzle for the overnight time period. Our tides are currently normal, and looking into the weekend, we'll see Saturday overcast skies, a chance of drizzle, and light rain during the morning and early afternoon. It'll be slightly breezy with onshore flow, and we'll see some periods of sun, mostly cloudy skies late in the day, a high of 60 degrees for Saturday, and that is due to the area low pressure that's going to be continuing to linger off the coast, giving us onshore flow on Saturday. Previous forecast had Saturday a bit warmer. Does look like we'll see that area low pressure keeping our temperatures down into the upper 50s to lower 60s for Saturday. We'll have a yellow for precipitation and yellow for ceilings. Saturday night we'll see partly cloudy skies, a chance of fog, and a low of 50 degrees, a yellow for our ceilings and our visibility. And for Sunday, we'll have a chance of lingering fog during the morning. Otherwise, we'll have partly cloudy skies and pleasant conditions, a high of 66 degrees, and a chance of that ceiling and visibility below 500 feet or less than a mile with a yellow for our Sunday morning. Looking at the next 7 days, we'll have the coolest of the next 7 today at 57 degrees, Saturday at 60 degrees, then Sunday we'll have 66 degrees. Monday will be much warmer. We'll have a cold front starting to approach from the west, and that'll provide us with southwesterly flow over the region, a chance of afternoon thunderstorms, and a high of 76 degrees. Tuesday we'll have an upper level disturbance over the region, as well as some instability across the area. A high of 70 degrees, a chance of thunderstorms for Tuesday. Right now, Tuesday does look like the boundary that is associated with this system is going to linger over the region. Previous forecast showed that boundary moving south of the area. So we'll continue to monitor Tuesday at this time, as it could change with an area of high pressure building in a little bit quicker than the model showed this morning. And then for Wednesday and Thursday, looks like we'll have an area high pressure building in from the northeast that's going to provide us with more onshore flow across the area. However, the atmosphere will moderate for Wednesday and Thursday, seeing temperatures in the mid-60s, so slightly above normal for this time of year. Some of the models are showing much warmer temperatures on Wednesday and Thursday of next week, but we'll continue to monitor that, as models tend to do poorly during the mid-spring time period, and they're going to see a lot of deviation in the model output for middle of next week until we get closer. That's going to complete our 10 a.m. briefing this morning. I hope everybody has a great weekend. We'll be back on Monday morning at 8:15 and at 10 a.m.